This tutorial will show you how to do a lapped zipper application. The materials you will need for the lap zipper include a zipper foot, matching thread, although I will be using contrasting thread for the purpose of the demonstration, Scotch tape, a ruler or seam gauge, a hand sewing needle, and the garment you wish to have a lap zipper in. To begin your lap zipper application, machine-based closed the opening you have left for your zipper on your 5/8 inch seam allowance and press the seam open. Attach your zipper foot to the machine and set the needle to the left side of the foot. Fold the garment away from the back or left seam allowance of your garment so that the seam allowance sticks out on its own. Open your zipper and place it so that the teeth of the coil line up with the basted seam line and pin or hand baste into place. Starting near the bottom of the zipper tape, stitch through the tape and seam allowance about 1/16 of an inch from the zipper teeth. Clip threads close to the ends of stitching. Close the zipper and turn it to face upwards away from the garment. Smooth garment away from the zipper to form a fold in the seam allowance and pin in place. With the needle in position to the right of the zipper foot, stitch the fold 1/16 of an inch away from the zipper teeth the entire length of the zipper tape. This stitching should go through 2 thicknesses of the seam allowance and the zipper tape, forming a small fold in each end of the placket. Spread the garment so that the placket area lies flat, and turn the zipper tape face downward over the other seam allowance. Turn the zipper tab up and pin tape to garment at each end. Turn the garment to the right side, keeping the tape of the zipper against the seam allowance. Smooth garment away from basted seam line and press. Using a piece of Scotch tape and your ruler, measure 1/2 an inch away from your basted seam line and mark with pins in a couple places. Place the tape in accordance with your markings. This will serve as a guideline for your stitching. Pin or hand baste the lap into place. Shift the position of the needle to the left side of your foot. Starting at the end of the zipper just beyond the zipper stop, sew in a right angle to your basted seam line to your tape. Do not backstitch here and be sure to leave a length of thread to work with later. When you get to the tape, leave your needle in the garment, lift the presser foot, and turn so you are now sewing parallel to the zipper and alone. Continue to stitch to the end of the zipper and backstitch in the seam allowance. Taking your hand needle, go back to the beginning of your seam and thread the top thread into the needle. Make a stitch to the back of the garment and tie off the 2 threads together and trim. This gives you a perfect top stitch on the surface of the garment. Remove the Scotch tape and the basting stitches and press. Be careful not to melt your zipper if it is made of nylon, and your lap zipper application is complete.